All right. We got
Song
Quinn,
of Chaos and
melee
Quinn.
player, playing Orcane.
Orcane, yeah. Now, Orcane is one of those characters that I feel like is hard to understand at first.
Yep.
Just because of how weird everything that he does
It's like
is.
a character you need to like actually learn the moveset before, and then you're fine. But yeah, Orcane's a very confusing character sometimes.
So we'll see how much experience Song of Chaos has. I mean, I can't imagine this character is all that common on like ranked mode either, because
Orcane's pretty common now.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know about like lower ranks.
Sure.
I just know like just like high diamond masters. There's a lot of Orcanes now.
Well, I know Orcane, at least in Rivals 1 at top level, Orcane was pretty popular. I know that.
Okay.
So, but I don't know if that's changing too. I know Orcane's a super different character. There's been a lot of nerfs between games, etc.
Esalm about Orcane from Rivals 1, and they were saying that Orcane was a lot easier in that game compared to this game.
Yeah.
So.
And Song of Chaos' first 2 stocks are just gone, by the way. I don't really know where they went. I know I saw one was an SD, but Quinn is rolling right now.
Yeah. And it's like you got these nairs. It's really hard to challenge the nairs unless you like are super ready for it.
Yeah, right.
It's like you have the tools to do it.
Wow,
it's just
what a combo from
being
Quinn.
prepared for it.
Wow.
All right. Quick game. Let's see if we got a little bit of
was a very quick game.
Yep.
Nice, a great showing from Quinn there in game number 1. Really just never really let Song of Chaos into the game, right? Like,
yeah.
The pace was there like the whole time, pretty much. That's what you want to see, right? Get into game 2, headed back to Godai Delta.
All right. Back here, just don't want to focus too much on the stage. Just want to figure out the character first here.
Yeah, which is totally reasonable. I think in general, in a lot of games like this, stage counter picks before a certain level are super overrated.
Yeah.
Like, I think you're way better off up to a certain level just figuring out what the character you're fighting does first and how to beat them on whatever stage. Because the small advantages that a stage counter pick is going to give you are only relevant if you're already, like, very good at fighting the character. You know what I mean?
So, like, already doing a lot better.
Yeah,
having the early lead.
Look, yeah, exactly, right? And after a tough game 1, this is exactly what you are looking to see here.
Yep, Av tilt. Good crouch cancel Av tilt right there.
Nice, yeah. And you know what? That fair there was a scenario for Song of Chaos where it was kind of just like right place, wrong timing.
Yep.
And I feel like that's kind of the hard thing about learning a matchup on the fly.
Yeah.
Is you can generally know where they're going to be, but you don't know timings unless you've played the matchup a decent amount, right? Or it can be hard to figure out. So, okay.
Yep,
and no puddle on stage. So Song of Chaos after
looking pretty lost game 1 now has the lead.
Given the work in game 1 respectfully, this game is so much closer, and it really
you're determining the pacing a lot better now.
Which is exactly what you want to see, and it really looks like Song of Chaos has figured something out here.
All right. Got some funny puddle shenanigans going.
Yep. Really making great use of these platforms too. Like the sharking under them coming out from Song of Chaos.
Throwing out nair. Like
well, it's like
just
nair,
got a little bit of percent, a little bit of pressure going.
Nair,
like,
up air, up tilt. Like
you're probably not focusing too much. I think too big, but ooh, the
I think
SD
you're back.
for the recovery.
You are, but down tilt F smash that is going to take it.
Because of puddle right there.
So yeah, Quinn with a miscue there, but really able to find the equalizer very fast. So this game is a lot closer, but we're starting to see some of Quinn's pace here, which in game 1, Song of Chaos really had a tough time overcoming that. Oh, it's kind of tough. You're fine.
Yep. All right. Yeah, like right there, Clairen can get gift there with Orcane Nair, which
gets
is a
all the
really
way across.
scary
Nice
spot to be in.
Okay.
All right.
Finds the up throw. This could be big damage.
Up throw, neutral B. Lays off, probably just like not the up DI they wanted. So.
Yeah, but also I could see it just being like, I'm not confident with what this character can do. You know, like, I'm not confident with what this character can do at a disadvantage too. You know what I mean?
All right, we got down tilt. All right, up tilt. Ooh, down smash.
That was a really nice play from Quinn, but it just wasn't barely not fast enough.
Could have been it. All right, down smash.
Really like the idea though.
All right. Oh, goes for
Good coverage, but actually...
Oh, goes for F smash again. Oh, okay.
And this is super last hit, folks.
Yep.
This is one of those situations where it's like, it's going to be whoever makes a mistake first loses.
Like, oh, yep. just out of percent for up throw up there.
Yep.
Okay, down throw,
and
down smash for
Mistech is going to be picked up by the down smash, but if you're, it is best of 5.
Best of 5.
If you're Song of Chaos, you have to be so happy with what happened in that game, even though you lost, because what that shows you is, okay, this is not like the first. The first game, you really had to be like, you can't be thinking like, okay, this is not how the whole set's gonna go, and I'm gonna show people that's not how the whole set's gonna go.
Yeah.
So like the fact that you brought it all the way to super last hit has to say a lot, right? And it shows like, hey, I'm totally capable of winning game 3 and making this a set, you know? Which exactly, I think, and I love going back to Delta here, right?
Yep.
Because
just playing the player right now. We're not focused on stage.
And it shows you like I'm prioritizing my comfort too, is what that shows me, you know? Which is, honestly, that's something I think is super underappreciated also. And that's something I think a lot of people don't realize is something that's making it a lot harder for them, you know? You got to do stuff you're comfortable with. That's the only way you're going to win. But, yeah, oh, man.
All right.
Oh, up tilt, up air. Up air is so meaty. The puddle is sitting at the ledge. Forward air, I think that's going to do it. Wow,
that's a gimp right there. Yep.
And that's kind of the brain destroyer, I think. If you've, that's one of those where it's like it's hard to be ready for in a scenario like that, I feel like, but it is something where Clairen is gonna die to that. Oh, big damage. Getting a lot off of comboing off of the like projectile hit of puddle too.
Yeah. All right, we're seeing a lot of like drag down nairs right now coming from Orcane, and okay, that would have been a really good nair if that connected.
Yeah.
It sends Clairen out a really bad spot when that connects.
Yeah, nair's angle seems particularly nasty against Clairen. Just because like it sends kind of at like, it's kind of like the Sheik Fair angle a little bit, right? Yeah. Yep. And that's kind of the tricky thing about Orcane's recovery, and Quinn did a really good job with that mix-up there. Is you saw Song of Chaos have to make a decision between, do I go for ledge or puddle? Yep. You know? And that's the tricky thing.
And it's not something you can guess. That's in control for Orcane.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. It's just like, oh, you're. I can see you're committing here. All right, puddle.
Yeah, which is hard. And
I'll go
fainting
ledge.
is really hard, especially if it's at center stage versus ledge.
Oh, we got down air. All right.
All right. Oh, just a little early on the F tilt there.
All right, F tilt right
That's
there.
Not quite gonna do it. Puddle and ledge are basically the same spacing here.
You just want to focus on the ledge trap. All right, a little bit missed spacing right there, going specifically for the tipper. Didn't catch the right DI there.
Yep, F tilt still not quite gonna do it. Puddle all the way across the stage. Quinn chooses the ledge here and finds his way out of the corner. Wow. Okay.
All right, F tilt.
Yeah.
All right, goes for down air there.
As Quinn, you really have to feel like I'm totally fine with getting hit by these non-tipper F tilts, you know, like.
It's just like I'll just rack up percent right now, and then
like the tip will kill, but
Then
like Quinn has you at 78% on your last stock. He's doing a really is doing a really nice job of not exactly like, it's not really like, oh yeah, that's gonna do it.
Yep, double nair. Like I said earlier.
I really thought it wasn't particularly flashy what he was doing, but Quinn was doing a really good job at keeping Song of Chaos in the corner too. Like just covering a lot of space at once with that side platform.
Yep.